Welcome back into the news portion of DSI. I'm Julian Sador. Well, even though temperatures felt like they were above 100 degrees today, that didn't stop plenty of people from attending the annual skimboarding competition in Dewey Beach that will run through the weekend. 47 ABC's Anissa Lopez has more on what the event brings and to all the people that came in.
Skimboarders from everywhere braved the heat Friday and broke some waves at a competition in Dewey Beach.
This is the mini hootie division.
Competitors of all ages grabbed their bathing suits and skimboards and headed down to the water for the 39th annual ZAP World Championships of Skimboarding.
We are so happy to be here, especially after this COVID situation in the past year. We're happy to spread some good vibes.
It's a good look into art, music, sports, and kind of the vibe that I think is this region encompasses, so I enjoy sharing it.
The owner of Alley Oop Skimboarding and event director says this is the second longest running skimboarding event in the world. And you may be wondering, why is it held in such a small town like Dewey?
We have some of the best shore break and waves for skimboarding in the world. Now, we're not known for the biggest waves, but we do get a nice linear angle.
The event gains a lot of attention, with the best skimboarders from Mexico and Brazil making the trip to participate.
They want to know more about this type of events. They want to know what's happening in these small towns at the beach. And we're showing them through our presence here.
And while the competition wasn't able to happen last year due to COVID-19, people say they're glad to be back showing love, even in this blazing heat.
That makes me feel really good to see everybody just working towards having a good time here on the beach and supporting an important sport here in our region. We got plenty of shade, lots of cold drinks here on the beach, and I definitely think everybody should come down.
The event will go until Sunday, so if you didn't get a chance to come out Friday, you still have time. In Dewey, Anissa Lopez, 47 ABC.
Now, the competition will go from 9 to 3 every day this weekend. We're told on Saturday there is going to be a Skim USA fundraising event at Ivy in Dewey. There they're going to have food, music, and activities. That goes from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Well, moving now to Ocean City, where a ginormous piece of history is docked for over 3 weeks there and officially is open for tours. The Now Santa Maria arrived in the resort town on Wednesday and will be docked on 3rd Street Bayside until September 6th. Now, the ship is a replica of a 15th century merchant vessel and was built in Spain before setting sail around the world back in 2017. Special Events Director Frank Miller says while the summer months always draw in visitors for the beaches and water parks, this is a different kind of attraction, a historic one.
This was modern technology for the 1400s, almost like the space shuttle is for us today going to the space station. That's the type of thing that you had that would take men and equipment to some unknown land.
If you're interested in going to see the ship for yourself, it's open daily until September 5th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets can be bought at the ship or online at nowsantamaria.org. Well, a Maryland staple is becoming harder to find, but the good news is more are on the way. We're talking about the Maryland blue crab. According to a fishing report from the state, the lack of extreme weather is making it harder for baby crabs. They're having trouble getting to shore, leading to a shortage. But the author of the report says the crabs they are finding are going larger in size.
Quality over quantity. The crabs that everyone is catching right now are, well, in marketplaces, they would be called extra jumbos. They're very large. We're talking about 8-inch crabs, 7-inch crabs.
The Maryland Department of Natural Resources predicts that more offshore winds and storm activity will be leading more of those crabs to shore, and that next year you'll see more on Delmarva. Well, back in 2016, Garrett Rogers, or G-Money as he's also known as, was told by doctors he would probably never walk or play sports again after he was tragically hit by a car. Now, 5 years later, at 15 years old, he's winning national competitions and making history. The accident left him in a coma with a severe brain injury, broken bones, and a long road to recovery. But just recently, he won his first national USPA lifting competition. Although he's come a long way, Garrett tells us there's still some challenges he'll face for the majority of his life. But for him, just knowing that he's able to do what he loves is all that matters to him.
He doesn't realize the inspiration he has for people because he's just doing what he does.
It's always about making your dreams become a reality. So you just got to push through the workouts and like try to achieve your dreams.
Rogers tells us he has a meet coming up in October and is training every day to prepare. He also says he hopes to continue weightlifting even in college and setting weightlifting records on a world stage.
Well, it is pretty cloudy out there, even some showers in a few locations. This is our moisture roofing and siding sky cam. The wet roads out there, you can see if you look a little bit closely. So we have had some showers out there. We're tracking those on radar, and I'll show you those coming up. Right now, though, temperatures are in the mid-70s across the board. So warm, muggy tonight, dew points in the low 70s. But yesterday at this time, dew points were in the 80s. So it's feeling a little bit better tonight, and that rain did help us slightly this evening. We needed that rain. But unfortunately, tomorrow we're going to keep dew points in the dangerous category for one more day in the mid-70s. We're still tracking some showers, and you can see all the green to our north. That's some light rain. It's all dying out as we speak. We had some reds showing up on radar too. That was some thunderstorm activity that pushed through. But Salisbury South dry right now. Its areas north seeing some of the showers. All this rain pushes east overnight tonight. We're going to have a nice mix of sun and clouds for your Saturday, and then storms begin to pop up by dinner time on Saturday. You can see here on Futurecast some strong storms possible in Salisbury by the 8 o'clock hour. The beach is likely seeing some rain by Saturday evening. Some of those storms and showers could linger into Saturday night, but by Sunday it looks like that front slides far enough south that we could see some sunshine, partly sunny skies by your Sunday afternoon, and mostly dry. So for tonight, partly cloudy, just an isolated storm early, and most of that is for northern Delmarva, mid to upper 70s. For your Saturday, temperatures into the low 90s, but it's going to feel more like the low 100s, which is actually an improvement compared to the past several days. And then we're going to track those storms late in the afternoon. Take a look at Fresca. Thank you, Brady, for sending in that picture. Your Saturday dog walking forecast calls for mostly sunny skies through the day. 80 degrees at 8 in the morning, but back into the 90s by the afternoon. We'll be tracking some storms, probably arriving shortly after the 4 o'clock in the afternoon hour. 84 degrees at the beach tomorrow. Afternoon storms likely, again, by dinner time. 76 on Sunday, just an isolated storm with partly sunny skies. So not bad for the beach for the next couple of days. I'm not looking at any washouts here in the forecast, which is good news for anyone with outdoor plans. If you're taking the boat out tomorrow, we're looking at light winds between 5 and 10. We're still tracking the tropics. Look at this, Fred, heading towards the Gulf of Mexico. Tropical depression Fred, looking to re-strengthen into a tropical storm this weekend. There's one right behind it too. This is Tropical Depression 7. Could become Tropical Storm Grace. It's actually expected to do that as it heads towards the Caribbean, maybe Puerto Rico, maybe Cuba, and that track continues to shift a little bit as they update it, and it might head to Florida. So perhaps a similar path as Fred. Here's your 7-day forecast in Salisbury. 92 for the day tomorrow with afternoon and evening storms. Much nicer in terms of temperatures on Sunday. 80, so refreshing air, lower humidity coming back. Isolated storms Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Maybe a better chance for rain Wednesday, Thursday. Some of that rain could be the moisture from Fred heading our direction. Your Ocean City 7-day forecast calls for temperatures dropping back down into the 70s as we head into next week, and those isolated scattered showers and storms remain in our forecast. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Micaiah Applewhite. I'm from Cape and Lupin High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.